Hey, it's the Sound Couple. We're at it again. We're out on another gig. We just had one yesterday. We kind of got a 3-day mini tour here. And originally we had an outdoor schedule today, but we ended up passing that off to one of our fellow sound guy buddies who took it. And frankly, I am really happy about that because it's a hot day. We got another one tomorrow where we'll be outside. But today we're going to be inside. It's going to be air conditioned. And it's gonna be, it's Stacy, just do it.
Woohoo!
All right, and again, get it out.
Woohoo!
All right, Stacy's happy, I'm happy. We're gonna be inside, and it's gonna be a long 1.5 hour set, and then we're done, and we're in town. So a win for us, and then tomorrow we get to pay the price with a big outdoor out of town gig. Today it's going to be at a location I haven't been at. I don't think Stacy's ever been to. It's been years. I have foggy memories of the place. It's going to be one of those 3-singer horn bands again, probably 5-6 monitors. Should be pretty straightforward gig as we always hope they are. And we'll see you guys at the gig. We have arrived, Stacy.
We have.
How do you think it's going to be? You think we're going to get right in there? We'll find out.
Yeah.
I don't see a whole bunch of noise up there yet. Don't you always love it when there's like three? Uh-oh, what?
Oh, no, just the buildings. Small, big, medium.
Oh, I see a car.
No,
I see 2 cars. I
No.
see 3 cars. I see...
Oh, ready rents. Yes. We'll have fun here.
All right, let's figure out our logistics. I think I'll just park behind this car for the moment.
Yep.
And then...
Figure this out.
That's the keyboard player. Yeah. All right, I saw some power over there. But... I wonder, do you think it would make sense to pull here so we can let people through?
Yes.
Okay, since now we know who that is, I'll pull up.
Yep.
I'll pull up. Well, we decided to unload the truck first, get everything on the carts. We're going to be able to fit everything on the carts we have, plus the cabinets and the wheels, of course. So we're just bringing in the 2 CDLs12s and the 18s. We got our lighting, mixer, stage boxes. That's the big monster right there. 6 monitors loaded up on the multi-cart. The light trees that Stacy's strapping in right now. And then our cable boxes and wireless mics. So we're gonna start the train here, huh? Are you ready for this?
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo, here we come. We're rolling the carts in. Stacy will be coming back here. One thing I wanted to mention, the doors, one door was propped open. These were already open, these right here. Then one here, and I propped this one up to get our stuff in. But we're always conscious and trying to be respectful of air conditioning. It's a really hot day. So we're gonna shut these doors when we're done, but first order of business is just to get the gear in the door so we're not letting out more air than needed. I'll come back for this here. Or Stacy, why don't we just both take that? Where I was just talking about how we're trying to get the doors closed so we don't get people upset that the doors are open, even though they were when we got here, but we're gonna close them. Oh, she's doing it. Wow, feeling extra strong today, huh?
I got my workout in.
Hold on, or not hold on, but you gotta get your workout in?
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna shut this door. I think we got everything in. And then I'm gonna, we're in a really nice area, but we'll lock the van anyways and grab my coffee on a nice 90-some degree day. We got here just a little bit too early because they ended up moving all the tables out, which would have made our job a lot easier getting the gear in, but this is our setup. Keyboard player beat us here. He was here before we were in this setup. We're running, we'll have the horns right here, and 3 singers over there, kind of a standard setup here. And we're going with the Chauvet 4-bar tries in front. And the, oh my gosh, Chauvet. I forgot what these were called. I should know, but 4-bar flex, of course. These were actually our first LEDs that we've ever owned. Little dated, but they get the job done. Stacy, another win for what?
The drink sliders.
And how come?
Because the guy who is doing the other DJ light stuff here said, hey.
I think I heard the word ingenious.
Yes, they are awesome. It's what every person who has
So all you
needs.
naysayers out there,
Yes.
the drink sliders rule, right? Oh, she's back to work. Yeah, we got it's about 5 o'clock. We are gonna be fine here, but we are not getting much set up. We gotta keep clipping along here. Kind of getting backed up here just a little bit, but we should be fine as long as we keep hustling along. So we pretty much had this same lineup a couple weeks ago, and we just recalled the scene from that lineup, and we'll see how close we are in the ball field, huh?
I must. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I thought I saw the guitarist. This one.
I've not seen anybody but you so far.
Okay.
Check 1 2. Check 2 2 1 2.
Well, you guys have a killer rig out there.
Thank you. Yeah, it gets the job done, that's for sure. Check 1 2 2 2 check 1 2. Check 1 2 2 2 1 2. That's saving us a lot of time right now.
What?
Well, everything's pretty much.
Recalling that scene.
Well, I hesitate to do that sometimes because it just depends on. That was a pretty controlled situation, so. 2 1 2. Check 1 2 2 2 2. Hey. 2 1 2. Hey, check 1 2. Check. This room should not need a whole lot, for sure. Two. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey. 2. Hey, check 2. Hey, 2. Just brighten that up a little bit. 2. Well, I think I'm done with that. Plus, monitor checks made easy. Brought to you by the sound couple. They don't always. And digital mixing when they work. You didn't hear me say that. All right, everyone. It is 5:30. Stacy and I are making really good time. We pride ourselves on that. We talk about that a lot. We like to be quick and as efficient as we can be. We're going to be doing line checks here. We just did the monitor check. And one thing I haven't talked about, because we don't do it all that often, just because I like to kind of start fresh a lot of times. But in this case, we had a real similar lineup at a more recent gig. And so I recalled that scene, and actually some of the same people are going to be here. So it works out in some cases. It just depends as your reference as far as, is this band going to be really like the last band or this room or whatever. And so far, I think that's the case. Kind of gave me a jumping off point. Hopefully saves a little bit of time. We're not going to be doing any sound checks here. We're just going to be kicking right off. It's something I don't use often or don't do often as far as recalling scenes for different bands. It's kind of a different band, but in this case, I think it's going to work out pretty good. Something that I just wanted to bring up, and that is play into the room and what we're doing for the room. Now, if you look around this room, it's a boomy room. It's going to be instruments like the horn section here, and we're putting up horn mics right now. And you may be asking, is the trumpet really going to need a microphone in here? And the honest answer is no, it's not. But we're going to put up a mic anyway. The reason why is, number one, that's what we're getting paid to do, is provide production. Providing a mic is part of the deal. Now, I have a fader I can, and that's, especially with horns in a room like this, a lot of times they're really not in the mix. But the other thing too is the monitors. Almost always, regardless of the room or what I'm mixing out front, the horns are gonna want a little bit of themselves in the monitor. And going back to why we get hired to do stuff is because for things like this, that they're paying to make sure that the band is able to get the services and play the best they can. Same thing with the drums. A lot of people go, well, why are you putting drum mics on the toms and all that? Same reasons, because that's what we do. That's what we're getting paid to do. And even if I am not mixing a lot of the drum itself into the monitor or into the mains, a mic'd up kit, even with subtleties and the right drummer, which we're gonna have tonight, the drummer that's playing to the room, micing those drums, being able to add a little effects, gives it that little ounce of that separates us and makes the band sound better and providing a better quality professional product. I'm just throwing that in there because I've never said anything about that. Is it a requirement? No. Is it important? It's what we do, so yes. So we're going around, we're not gonna be doing a sound check of any sort, so we just do our line checks, and then I do my best to get things, or we do. Stacy's job is to do she runs most of the lines and gets all the routing set up. And then I go through and I check them all. So we're just eyeballing or earballing as best as we can, and usually kind of get it pretty much in the ballpark. So we're gonna go through the horn mics here, and I pretty much know where the gains need to be.
2 1 2 2 2. Check, 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 2 2.
That's pretty good for that. And we'll go next to the trumpet. Bring up the pre. And again, this is going to be more for monitor than anything.
Check, check. Check, 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 2 2 2 2 2. 2 2 1 2. 2 1 2.
Bring that down just a little bit. Or the trombone.
Check, check, 1 2. 2 1 2. 2. Check, 1 2.
Down just a little bit.
2. Check, check. Check, check, 2 2. 2 1 2 2. 2 1 2. 2 1 2.
And that's our check right there. We're gonna go through and do a line check on the drums. All right, Stacy, what's the set list tonight? Right there.
Yep, right there.
We're playing like continuous for what? How long?
8:30 to 11 p.m. So 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. All right.
fucking sound!
How many faders you got up?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold up your 2 sticks. Explain your 2 sticks.
Oh yeah. I walked out of the house without my stick bag. I bought a really expensive stick bag, and then I thought I had it in the car. I didn't. Found out 5 minutes away from here, which is too late to go back and turn and go pick it up. So I found this one on the bottom on the floor of my car, and this one in my hardware bag, and I played a whole gig with these sticks.
And no one else was none the wiser.
Yeah,
so.
but it could have gone back because I could have had one stick. And I went and looked around the bars around the area. No one was playing. There was no drums to be found, no sticks to be found. So I got lucky.
Hey guys, I didn't check what time we ended. Oh, we don't want to look at that. We want to look at
10:30.
10:30.
Yep.
Yikes, what's going on? Me talking too much? I know. Say again?
We had monitors to pull down
Oh, okay.
and lights.
All right, let's do an idiot check, or do you want to get it? You good?
the figure.
Camera down.
Am I right your way here, or are you good? I won't be here very long.
Okay, for now, let's see, where do we got? If we can we get around you?
If I move it over, you can.
No, we can get through that.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we just pull right up here. Thank you.
I'll try to hustle.
You're good. I think I should be getting the truck. Stacy, I should probably be getting the truck, huh?
Yep.
Do you need a hand with that other one? Hey, you're hired.
Hey.
This guy is a beast. Get my leg workout. Legs, legs, legs.
Oh, look at that train.
That's a train. Train. Ugh. All right. Keep going. Just so you know, I'm probably gonna pull up in front of him, so you know. Oh, well, for now, they said they don't have much time, but I don't want this stuff to go rolling down the hill. A short time ago, that's where we were. We are done. Just doing a final check, and I think we're out of here. Night was, I'm gonna say it, it was interesting. So there was a segment earlier where I said, hey, put the mics on, you know, because of this and that. Tonight was the exception. I don't even know where to start, Stacy.
How about Stacy finally got to mix?
Okay, there's the plus.
But if you count mixing with all the faders down, except for the vocals and maybe the part of the main, that was the extent of my mixing tonight.
Yeah, so, well, but still, it is mixing, because we're talking about, especially when the vocalists are really hitting stuff. A compressor, you can only compress so much or whatever. Sometimes you just got to be riding the fader, especially when people are interpreting loud as frequencies, and so bringing things down that could come across a little harsh. It's not really any louder, but it's just more the ear can pick it up as more irritating in a way. But I don't recall, we were talking earlier, we've had a couple other gigs where it's just like, all right, kind of throw in the towel. It is what it is. We are here for a few people. We ended early. That hasn't happened, and I don't remember the last time. But at the end of the day, at the end of the night, I heard the organizer going over and going, thank you, thank you, thank you. She loved it and was really happy. So this is one I just scratch my head and I go, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I can't figure it out. So we're gonna leave. We're gonna just leave this one alone and move on to the next gig, I think. But anything you want to add, Stace?
Just that, you know, as always, I think when the band can play to the room, and I think in this case, Josh, the drummer, and some of the video that I caught too, he was just amazing. And just because how quiet, I mean, literally how quiet he was playing was perfect.
Yeah, and this room had just a really weird, it like, the further you got away, like I went to the restroom.
Oh gosh,
and
yes.
it like kept getting louder. And it's
Yes.
like, God, it's just, this room, this whole space was just, I can't explain it. It was just very, very strange. So we're out of there. We made it. And
It's 12:35 at night, so we got out of there in an hour 35.
we did. Okay, yeah, let's get to the next gig. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later.